Hey folks, and all be all here, and welcome back to the finals. Today we're facing Taishan from Les Bantas Mutin. I think it's a French guild. Um, my opponent Taishan also has Ultimate Ray, a pretty good player, 333k lifetime banners, and a very decent defensive record as well. No SLKR, just like me, and also no JKL. So let's see. And he always keeps his Ray on defense with Han and Chewie, and that's always a problem to take out without GL of your own. So let's see whether we're able to get anything done. Unfortunately, I got busy with work throughout, so we just have 47 minutes left. So I don't have much time on the attack phase, and I don't want to make the same mistake I made last time where I lost the battle because I attacked too late and ended up with a nest with red health. I think if I had one more minute on that battle at that time, I would have won the match, but I don't want to make that mistake. I want to clear as much as we can. So my opponent also has done the same thing. He is not moved at all. He just cleared out my Darth Revan team for 48 banners, but the rest of the squads haven't been touched yet. I kept more or less the same defense that I did last time in my last match, round two. Really tough stuff at in the front. The only difference is I decided to keep my Han and Chewie with my Rey in the front, just to prevent that clear and make sure that I clear everything else efficiently. At the back is relatively weak teams, the same ones that I kept last time. And then on defense, I kept the Malevolence and kept my Negotiator on offense. So we have 45 minutes. Let's go ahead and take out what we can, and hopefully my opponent also will start to move so that we can know what we can afford to take against the Rey, because it is a tough Ray team with Han and Chewie relicked up. And I've done a bit of testing in Arena, and there's nothing which is able to one-shot it. And at the max, I'm able to expend JKR and Gas and my JKL, Jedi Knight Luke, to get only Chewie down. And I'm not able to get rid of Han or Ray. And I don't know if I'll be able to get through this team if even if I try to use all of my best teams against it, and that will leave me with very less to take out with the other zones, especially with the small amount of time that I have left. So I think I may just focus on the other areas, clear them efficiently, one shot them, and then just hope that my opponent doesn't have anything for the Ray, which I'm pretty confident he doesn't. So let's go ahead and take out what we can. I think I'm going to go against this crew team. I think I'm going to go with my Wampa with the Stormtrooper Han, because they don't have any AoEs. So Stormtrooper Han should be able to tank everything, and Wampa should be able to build up the damage, and he's got healing immunity. So I think this one should be able to get the job done, because I'm trying to go for 54 banners everywhere. Let's give the taunting tech to Han, weapons tech to Wampa. Stun really doesn't matter, given that he is going to dispel it. Let's just keep going. The L3 is going to be beefy, but I think with the Wampa ramping up damage, it should be fine. And it looks like L3 is the one who got the taunting tech, but as you can see over here, it's really not going to do anything much for L3. We should be able to get rid of her pretty soon. Let's do a roar, build up some offense, and let's keep going after L3. Excellent, that took care of Watt, and we should get rid of L3 pretty shortly over here now. There we go. And now it's just a question of, yeah, that was a little too easy. So 54 banners there, good outcome. Let's see what else we want to take against the other squads. Alright, against the Newt squad, I think I'm going to take in my Geos. Those guys should be able to get a decent job dwn. Soldier, Spy, and Brood Alpha. Okay, let's see, I think I'm going to go first if I'm not mistaken. And what I'm going to do is put a ability block over here which didn't land. Let's keep going, dispel that, see if we can't land a big hit over here. Excellent. Droideka was out before got a chance to go. Now the extortion will be out, but we can cleanse it and keep working on this one. And when we get a chance, we will have to clean it up. Let's prevent any more extortion from going out. Good thing is this one is a little tanky. There we go. Now we are at full health and full protection. Now the problem is this guy does have an AoE, which will get some damage done. Oh, that's good. So we managed to get rid of him without the AoE clicking, because we would have lost 3 banners over there. Okay, so I think we're doing okay on banners, because it's going to be an efficiency match, because both of us are going to clear the front zones excluding Rey. So I need to get as close to 54 as possible. So the first 2 battles, 54 each. A couple of tough teams left at the top. And these ones I should be able to take something easy against them, given that they're not relicked up. Let's see, I still have 36 minutes. Alright, so looks like my opponent is going for my Rey and probably trying for the burner method. Let's give it a little time, see whether he's able to take it down, and then we can see if we need to put any effort against this Rey over here. Nothing else against the other teams. Okay, so I'm going to give it a little bit of a shot to try to take out the Rey, but I'm going to first see how much progress my opponent makes. I'll get back to you guys shortly. Alright, so looks like my opponent went for 5 battles against Rey, 1 attempt, couldn't clear it, and then went ahead and got 54 against my Padme. So let's go ahead and use our best squads and take out the rest of the battles over here. So against this squad, because we've got only 22 minutes left, so we need to hurry up and get as many battles done as we can. Let's go ahead and mark this guy, try to finish him off. Reduce some turn meter, didn't happen. Okay, let's keep calling him. Let's call him. Spread these buffs around. The mark went away. That was pretty fast. So we'll need to do something to get it back. Okay. Now let's keep going with him against that. Pass it back to him. Reduce some more turn meter. And hopefully this should get it done almost. Let's spread some buffs around. Let's mark him again. That's the 3rd mark, I think. Never had it go so long before. Modded really well over here. Alright, so took care of him. Might need to revive that guy. Jolie has to be on standby to revive him again. Okay, let's spread some buffs around. Reduce some turn meter. Got him under full health, but that's fine because we have the mark ready. Let's keep going after him. Alright, this should ended up having to kill him, which was not ideal, but I don't think it'll be a problem. 50 banners. Okay, 20 minutes. Let's clear up the other teams as soon as we can. Let's see if my opponent has gone. He has gone. And how many banners has he got over here? 48 banners against that. Okay, So that is the toughest team that we have remaining behind. So we're going to take our Jedi Knight Luke against that. With what other Jedi do we have? Hermit Yoda for sure. Let's see. Should I take Old Ben or Basti? Yeah, let's go with or maybe I go with Basti lead. Yeah, for the extra protection. Let's do that. So with this, my Hermit Yoda should go first. Let's give this to Luke. Now he's gonna go. Let's stun everyone. And let's give this to him. Ooh, Basti's gone. Alright, let's keep working on these guys. He ignores defense when he has Jedi's will, so that's good. Alright, let's finish this off. There we go. Not the best, but 51. I think I'm slightly ahead of my opponent in terms of banners. Let's finish off the Malevolence match, and then we'll focus down south. It's a standard Malevolence squad. Yep, it is. So we'll take in what we usually do, which is Galactic Republic. Let's go with this one this time. Actually, let's go with Rex out in the front, Anakin, and then the rest of these guys. Okay, let's take this in. See if we're able to clear this. So I'm gonna go after Hyena Bomber. Days landed everywhere, which is good. Buff immunity did not land. Okay, let's keep working on them. There he goes with the bus droids. Now we need to get an upload. Get rid of all of that. Give everyone some turn meter and then just start working on these guys. Alright, let's give this to... should have given it to Annie. Made a mistake. That's what happens when you play in a rush. Stun over there, and Plo is gone. Okay, so we got rid of the Hyena Bomber. Let's get in this guy and land a big hit over here. And now let's get rid of Sunfac almost. That should do it. And now let's focus back on Hyena Bomber, and this should take care of everyone else. Okay, he's gone, and a little bit left on him. Alright, taken care of. End with 59, not the best. But I do have my Houndstooth on defense against over here. So that should, I think, be a little problematic for him. Alright, 15 minutes left, 2 teams. Let's use Bounty Hunters against one of these guys. Maybe Talzin. Let's take we've got Bounty Hunters, and then we've got Vader. We've got Gas as well. Oh, we've got plenty of offense. Let's take Gas against the Night Sisters, maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Where's my 501st? Should I just take these 2 guys? What other Jedi do I have? Yeah, I think this should be more than enough. Plague is probably not going to stick. Stun is going to stick, but let's keep working on these guys. Big hit there. There we go. Now I need to, wow, too many stuns. This might have been a mistake. Okay, she's not coming back. That's good. But we might just end up losing Ahsoka, which we did. Should have gone with just bounty hunters, I think. That would have been best. Or Vader. I think Vader would have done a really decent job over there as well. 51 banners. So my opponent did one-shot that as well. Going against my ships now. 14 minutes. What else does he have to take out down south? Alright, so both of us have exactly one team left to take out, and I'm leading him by 7 banners, which is good. So I think as long as I one-shot this with decent efficiency, I should be okay. I think I'll take my Vader in against that. I'm wondering, should it be Vader? I've got my Thrawn as well. Yeah, let's take Vader with Thrawn. Vader lead, Sith Trooper, and Thrawn, and hopefully this should be able to get the job done. Let's pass this to Vader. Do this. All right. Ability block. Another hit. Another hit. Let's fracture this guy. Okay, I think that should exhaust. There we go. 53 banners. So I think we have won because he needs to recover quite a lot. So 1759, and he has got 1699. So he needs to get 60 banners in the last match, and looks like he's got he's got about 54 banners exactly. So he took his best teams against that. So I won by 6 banners, which is it's not too exciting because, you know, it always, whenever two people have Rey, it always comes down to this kind of a stalemate where you leave your toughest teams out front and you take your toughest teams on offense to clear with as much efficiency as you can, and then try to win the best that you can. So 1759 versus 1753. Not the best match, not the most exciting, but we did manage to get a victory. 10 minutes left. Do I want to throw anything against these guys? Really don't have anything. Nah, nothing's going to work. Okay, so that's it for here for this match. Yeah, not a very exciting week. Twice we had to do that. Even in the last match against Dionysus, we ended up with the same kind of a predicament where both our Reys held stalemate. So yep. Anyway, so that's the end of the second week. Join me in a couple of days when we have the third week. Hopefully we'll I'm going to practice a counter against this particular team, but let's see if we can get a few better matches next week for week 3. All right, thanks for tuning in. Take care and happy gaming. I'll catch you guys in a couple of days for week 3.